and then it will be there for the void. Do 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 do. All right, we are back. Welcome, guys. Turtle World of Warcraft. I don't know why I screw that up every single time. Welcome back. We ended up running our second completed. We've run it a couple other times. Second completed. ZG with our guild. Double guild recognition here. Our guild is Club De Lulu, and Severance also came in clutch, as well as some friends to help us out here. Big differences for this one is this was a lot cleaner than the last completed one. Guys, if you did watch the first one, I will say I did go over it, and I do point out things that are important and things that are good to be learning. In this video, we are going to still very quickly kind of go through this, but I'm going to point out different things. Now, the one major difference on this run right off the bat here is that I off-tanked for it, okay? So, I am a main DPS, but I do have a set, and saying that in the future, you're going to see a new set that we have been working on, that will work a lot better. We've had some guild change-ups, and me and Kazupel, the raid leader, just decided that to be more consistent, considering I'm the assisted raid leader, it just makes most sense for us to tank for the meantime. Him to main tank and me to off tank. Now, we're going to talk about the basics of off tanking here. The basics of off tanking. And we're not going to really go into routing and yada yada. I mean, you guys have probably all ran ZG. And if you guys do want to see a routing video for it, fair enough. Let me know in the comments. I will do one. But for the sake of this, we're kind of going to come in from the off-tank's perspective. So let's kind of talk a little bit more in general. Like, it is more complex than this, but we're talking about ZG here. So the main tank's job is to main tank, especially when it comes to bosses, right? When it comes to the off-tank's job is to be more aware of the surroundings, right? So that's right here. We see the pack. If there's an X and there's other targets, yes, go and taunt and get on those targets. But it is kind of your extra job here that if you see something kind of run away, that you want to try and pick it up and make sure that it stays off of the mages, and more importantly, off of the healers, right? That's pretty much the big thing about off tanking, is just like it is a little bit more awareness of what's going on around you at all times, right? Being able to go and pick up things and let the main tank kind of focus on what needs to be done, big picture, whereas you're kind of dealing with like the little fires that are going off as you go. We did one thing I will point out, that as a group that we need to work on a bit, is still just people dying. We definitely did still have people dying in this run, but we had significantly less wipes. And in fact, we only had one wipe and one reset. That one reset is at the very end, and it's my fault, and you guys will see it in the footage. But yeah, so I mean, it is just a matter of pretty simple. It's the same as last time. These packs that go to this very first boss, this is a tough boss. If you go the normal ZG route, you don't end up going here right away. You end up kind of going here near the end. But yeah, I would go as far to say that like just getting to this boss is probably the gear check in itself for doing ZG, right? I mean, you can see also we do have 20 members in here. So it's not like we're in here with just 12, which it does scale on Turtle WoW. But we're not running it with 12. That's just not happening. All right, so yeah, we don't need to just watch the clearing. One thing you will notice about this video is it is significantly cleaner than the other video that we did last time. It's gonna be a lot less choppy because I didn't leave the camera on for 9 freaking hours. Actually, just looking at this VOD as a whole, this was including doing the world boss before. Like, we were at just over 3 hours including a world boss, whereas last time it took us 2 hours and 50 minutes. 2 hours and 50 minutes to beat ZG. So obviously even our time efficiency massively changed. So as you can see here, we do have some of our members dying here. We were a little bit lucky that we also had Jarn here to like off tank too. Kind of helped in a couple sticky situations. Under normal circumstances, you don't really need it. But you know what? With us getting together, it is not a bad thing being new, having a second tanky boy here. Yeah, because you can see like half the party is wiped here. But on the bright side, healing bones, healing pots are still alive. So we still got both of our healers. But yeah, let's skip through this. And we'll go over how the boss fight actually goes. I think actually I believe it was this boss I might have goofed. Maybe it was somebody else goofed and actually did pull the boss early. It might have been on here. But there we go. You guys will get to see if it was my fault or if it was somebody else's fault. If you are in here and you are new, guys, this is live. Welcome in. Say hi. Don't be a stranger. We got a decent amount of people watching us actually right now, so that's kind of fun. So yeah, here you go. We can pick this up, and I believe this is where one of us, there we go. So it wasn't actually me. That was a group effort. But here we go. So we got the tanks, but we got the big boss here. We've got we got to kill these guys. So that was a little bit of a blunder there, but you know what? We got this hunter that is dealing some damage, and he was taking care of it. But yeah, classic, essentially tank and spank boss. Quick little review. If you end up getting cursed, you'll see ghosts come out. You got to kill the ghosts. That's about all there is to it. And you kill it. We did lose healing bones right away, but healing pots barely still alive, is still alive, and yeah, we do get through this. So as I kind of mentioned, the one thing, what's happening, Eve? Welcome. We're just reviewing the raid that we did on the weekend right now, dude. What have you been up to? This is the ZG raid, 20-man raid that we did on the weekend, and it's the second time as a guild we've completed it. There you go. So we got the loot, we got the things, fun times. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, one thing that, yeah, this was silly. I don't know why he shot it. Anyway, he was impatient. But yeah, so one thing that we have changed for next raid is that Kazupal will not be in charge of loot anymore, just to make it a little bit more mainstream, because we want to get these just as efficient as possible. Like in a perfect world, ZG's an hour and a half. Perfect world, ZG's an hour and a half. So yeah, okay, so we are coming up to the Panther boss. We do take a second here, and I always like to point out that these next two pulls are a little bit dicey for getting killed. These guys kind of hit hard, and the blood drinkers on the next one, just if you over pull and pull the Panthers down below, if you pull the Panthers down below, you always are going to get the blood drinkers. So keep that in mind, anybody that's here for that. Woke up from nap. Z, how was the nap? Z, were you here for this CG? I do not think you were, and now that I'm looking at the roster, I see that you are not. Alright, so there you guys go. You see us tanking away, doing our thing. Don't worry, in the future I will be, I've built a new better spec for off tanking, so it will be way more useful. I do need to get a new shield. My shield's alright. Not great though, but there you go. Pretty clean. Nobody died this time. Last time we lost a couple right there, but I can't say the same about this next pull. This next pull is something as a group we do need to work on. Z, did you sign up for Wednesday? For tomorrow, I guess that is? Or no, it's not. Oh, and how did physio go yesterday, by the way? Yes. Sweet. All right, so here we go. Blood drinkers, boom. Main tank is down already. Okay. Off to a great start. Piercing howl, so I pull everything onto me for now. We still got the blood drinkers. People are getting hit, but this is going definitely, considering we lost main tank right off the bat, this is not going horrible. Tanks are, or sorry, the healers were definitely on top of that. Jarn, like I said, coming in clutch too as the off tank to help out with those pulls. But yeah, so guys, like really, that's the hardest part. That's the hardest part. I don't even know if we lost anyone even on the Panther boss. So we lost healing on the first boss. So let's kind of keep plowing through here. So we got the ready check. We're about to start. Don't forget the flares, guys. Flares help you find the Panthers that come on phase 2. So excuse me. You ring the gong. The boss comes out. You fight the boss. Panthers also come. You fight the Panthers. Boss disappears if you don't kill him fast enough. Then you have to kill Panthers for the Panther phase. Then boss comes back. You kill the boss. It is pretty much that simple. And look at that. On top of the flares we go. This is perfect. This is what you want to see. Okay. So there we go. We got the boss here. Also, one thing I did not have set up, I will have it set up for next time, is I don't even have a threat meter. I just have a DPS meter. But yeah, we will have threat meters for you guys to watch for next time, and then we can do more like threat analysis going forward. But yeah, so pretty much a very classic tank and spank plus some tigers, Panthers, I guess, coming in. Pretty easy boss. I don't think anybody died on this one. And if they did, I mean, it was only 1 or 2. Went good. I can leg press 80 pounds. Dude, that's sweet. What's the goal? Like, is that like... Sorry, is this physio from the car accident? Or is it from something else? If you don't want to get into it, all good. But, or like, is there a goal? Are you trying to get to a certain spot leg pressing? So yeah, sorry. The boss kind of disappears. And this is just tiger mode. Or Panther mode. I don't know why I keep saying tiger. I keep saying tiger because the tiger boss is next. I did get a couple items here. I ended up getting the Berserker ring. Everybody else wanted to SR everything I needed, so I just SR'd the Raptor. Spoiler, it did not drop. Unfortunate for me. Leg press 80 for how many sets and how many reps? Z, tell me all about it. Because I love that. I have arthritis in my knees and it's to help manage the pain. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I could see how that would help. Honestly, lifting weights is just like so good for the body. As long as you do it with good form. And there you guys go. I mean, okay. So we lost, 2 people died. 3 people died. Dog food died. Shout out to Dog Food for stealing my claw from me. Dog Food, if you watch this video, or anyone from Severance watches this video, straight up, if the next time I see Dog Food and he's not wearing that claw, I am going to pester him forever about it. If you were there, you know. All right, so there we go. That's the ring we won. We had 3 people die there. It's okay to have some deaths. Obviously, you want to get better and better and have less and less deaths. But more importantly, we did not wipe. Off to a clean start so far. Okay, so we are now working our way to the tiger boss. To the fishing boss. Fishing boss went a lot cleaner this week. We're just gonna skip a little farther. All right, so they're clearing out some fish here. Let's see how it goes. 3 sets of 10. Z, that's awesome. Are you gonna start going to the gym and doing that yourself, like just doing some working out, or just with the physios? Guys, we got 5 people here on YouTube watching us live. Welcome in, guys. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream. There we go. As I say it, a like does get dropped. I do appreciate it a lot, dropping the likes. All right, guys. So we got the fishing boss here, and one thing to point out is we did the world boss. Crackle, snap, crack, and pop. Big crayfish lobster boss. Anywho, the idol drops from here. So far, we've gotten the idol twice out of 3 tries. So I will keep a tally on how often the idol drops for you guys, because I am going to do a video on how to get the summons for the boss. But not until the idol drops again. We thought it dropped every time until this round. And then I was going to do the video. Obviously, it didn't drop, so we don't get to do the video. Maybe it'll drop tomorrow when we do ZG again. All right, so we are getting everybody ready. The big thing about this boss, in Turtle Wow, he's a bit glitchy. So as soon as I click on my barrel, we're going to shoot some sort of a bullet. It's a bait. Looks like a bullet. It's a bait. He's going to come out. He kind of glitches. He will just pop onto the land, and then you kind of have to pull him into the water from the land. But when you fight him, you want to be in the water. If you are not in the water, he pops you in the air, and you are going to die. That's it. If you land on the land, you are going to die. All right, let's pull timer. There we go. Let's get this rolling. So we'll see here. Now, it doesn't happen every time, but he's definitely capable of doing it. Now, you'll see right here that, look, literally, it's like nobody's really even hitting him. Like, almost no damage has happened. He's getting evades from everybody. The damage is kind of just stopped. It's halted. We were all pretty confused about this, but this can happen on this boss. Turtle Wow things do Turtle Wow things. So we're kind of at the point where we're like, what do we do? I don't know. And then boom, he spawns right behind us. And then it turned into, oh goodness, somebody pull the boss as he's going for all of our casters. Okay, so we attempt to get aggro. We get the aggro. I swim around like an idiot until I get knocked in the air. There we go. But yeah, this boss is pretty simple. Stay in the water. You should be behind him, but you know what? For me and my sake, I'm like, I don't care. I'm a tank. I'll just stand in the front. What's the worst that could happen, right? What's the worst that could happen? Boom. Almost everybody dies from the hit. That's the worst that could happen. But we're keeping people off the land this time. But that's the big thing. Just don't. If you get that big hit, you take enough damage that when you land, you die. So it's on you if you die. Might go to the gym. Depends. To be honest, I have physiotherapy till the end of January. Well, you know what? Stick it out. Hey, we got another like on the stream on YouTube. Thank you so much. Appreciate the love. Always appreciating. I know that my video stuff here is in the way of rotations. This video is not about rotations. In the future, if you guys want to see rotations and stuff, we can do that. All right, so as you can see, the idol does not drop. Little fun fact, red sack of gems sells for more, not open, because, you know, humans have an addiction to gambling. All right. So next boss is going to be, did we lose anybody here? I don't think we did. Let's real quick, yeah, we didn't lose anybody on the tigers. Okay. So now we send up our resident hunter. Ash is going up there to pick up the boss, and gonna be waiting till she comes back. And there we go. So this boss, guys, something we still need to work on. Now, we did beat it on our first try, but guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? You gotta kill all 3 bosses together. So lucky for us, we have 3 tanks. Okay, so I'm on square, Jarn's on X, Kazupel is on Skull, okay? Now, one thing that we need to pay attention to, and this is where we struggle, is that one of these guys, and I believe it is X. I think it's X. It could be square, but I'm pretty sure it's X, has a heal. So that's what you have to pay attention to. Now, as you can see, I just turned on all the health bars. We're doing half decent. Like, things are actually doing good right now, right? Skull is a little bit lower, but honestly, for the most part, it's not a big deal yet. I get dazed. That's on me. I should have free action potions, but I'm not the issue right now. X is about to go down. Nobody slows down on X, but like, honestly, it's like not even that bad yet. Now, here's the issue. Nobody interrupted X. So now, not only we were so close to killing them all, and then boom, right there, we got the res. With a full HP, it's impossible with our DPS to take this down before the resurrections happen. And there we go. Now we are back to fighting 3 at full HP. Now, the thing is, this is not that bad of a boss. We were coordinated. We had 3 tanks, so it's like, okay, all good. Let's get back onto it. Let's get back onto this. Free action potion on me. That's my bad. I don't think anybody died. And to be fair, I did a pretty good job of doing what I need to do. I don't know why dog food did that, unless this was his target to begin with. He's still not using my claw, pointing that out again. But yeah, so okay, there we go. So you want to keep on track. Now I have the volume turned off. Kazupal did a great job directing people at this point to be like, okay, attack this target, attack this target. As you can see, people are bouncing between targets to get everybody burnt down together. But this is the thing, right? Like that time it got interrupted, but I think in the future it will be that the lore Cal it will be my target, so that I can be on top of the shield slams to make sure that those interrupts happen. Okay, so there you can see it. Boom, we got it. Phase 1 done. Now we wait for it to come back as the big old tiger, and then we go for the kill here. Z, I am so pro you doing that, and honestly, you'll fall in love with it. The more you do it, the more you like it. So this guy, boom, Jarn is dead already. This guy's a little zoomy, but he's just kind of a tank and spank, but like he just kind of goes at the beat of his own drum, you know? Beat of his own drum, doing his thing. Yep, tigers do spawn. They are elites, but they're so close to death. It's like, okay, just kill the big baddie. Kill the big baddie. All right, boom, easy. 2 deaths. Jarn right away at the beginning of phase 2, and Vegeta near the end of phase 2. Gonna call that a win. All right. Now we are going to Raptor boss, if I recall. Yep. Quick thing I'll point out, always kill this, as everybody says, the blueberry berserker first, and then we take this path here to not fight everything. It was messy. Actually, funny enough, I'll point this out. I got feared into this pack, and they were like, yeah, just die, because we'd already pulled extra, rather than having to do it, and then you just take the res. Okay, so we got res. We're fighting our way into Raptor, and we're just gonna skip past the trash. Getting all the buffs up. Okay, so I'm gonna point out a couple of things here. Let's go back. Let's start it at the beginning of the boss. So we do end up dying on this. I love Mr. Veggie. What? No, it's Vegeta. Okay, so in this attempt, Kazupal and myself were on the big old boss, and as we can see, Jarn is going down, Kazupal is going down. There we go. Jarn is getting healed and gone. Okay, so now I have to leave. I have to go pick up the Raptor. Naturally, he zips right past me, but we get the taunt off, and well, let's just see. I'm making mistakes here, and now so I should have done mocking blow, yada yada, but it doesn't matter because now I'm on the main boss and the Raptor is doing its thing because we've lost everything. So this guy is still the hole in our armor. We do still need to work on this guy as a whole, but we are definitely getting there. I mean, honestly, it wasn't that bad considering a wipe. We did get close. The big change that we did is that I was taking on a Raptor. That was, and that should have happened from the beginning. But that's part of it too. First time off tanking ZG, Kazupal probably was like, I don't know if Donnie has the defense or whatever to hold it through. but as you'll be able to see, the healers are able to keep up. Okay, so I'm on Raptor. Now, this is a note for Jarn. Jarn, your job was to be second on threat for the main boss. Yes, this Raptor does do a Sunder Armor. I can see the Sunder Armors, dude. You don't need to come. You should have stayed on the main boss just for this. Like, we do not need to have two on Raptor right now. We don't need it. This is just a waste. You could be damaging the boss. Because I only have 2 Sunder Armors on me. And my armor class is actually quite good. As well as I do have Last Stand. We got some potions. We get feared. But yeah, so apart from that little itty bitty boo boo, we're good. So we do have the main boss on his thing. But here's the thing, right? Main boss now all over the place because Kazupal went down. Now we're able to get a battle res on him, but that is why, Jarn, stay on the main boss. Stay on the main boss, because that would have been the perfect time for you to buy the team a couple extra seconds rather than him getting all the leveling up that he's just done while everybody is attempting to do their best to do what it is. We're at a point where I have to come out. I have to start tanking. I die also. But it's just to buy that little bit of extra time. And here we go. I believe I get a battle res 2 here, and I don't even think I noticed it right away. There we go. Yeah, I just got a battle res 2. I didn't even notice. I'm just watching the HP, telling people what's going on. And there we go, level 8, boom. And then I'm like, oh, I got a battle res. There's a raptor there, and I'm like, oh shoot. Okay. Oh, we still have a healer. Okay, let's do this. So I go right up, instantly taunt, hoping Jez can keep up. And then I realize, oh shoot, he's got no friggin' mana. So can only do so much anyway. So that's on me. I played that poorly. But in the end, we did end up getting this. Kazupal goes up, goes down instantly. Jarn is up, and Jarn cleans it out in the end. Guys, we got a couple likes here. 3 likes on the YouTube stream. Appreciate the love, guys. Seriously, I do appreciate it. I forgot, I didn't even pop out the chat, but if you are here on YouTube, do not hesitate to say hello. YouTube, you guys have been so quiet lately. I end up talking just purely almost with Twitch. All right. So we are in the res phase. We almost wiped on that a second time, but we did not. That's good. Okay. Spider boss. Kill the packs. That was the big mistake we made last time, was we didn't kill all the packs. Turns out this time we were a little smarter. We killed them all. Minimal deaths, and then boom, we are right on the boss. It's pretty simple. Kill the spiders, kill the boss. If new spiders come up, kill the new spiders. I mean, it is literally that simple. There are elite spiders that can come out too, so you know, you want to take those. But you know, as an off tank, like, the reality is 80% if not more of the time you can actually get away with DPSing. Throw on a big two-hander, dual wield. It's ZG. It's ZG. As you saw there, I died to spider, but I was trying to save our casters there. But yeah, the life of a tank, you die a lot. Okay, so we just burn the boss and we end up getting this. Some more deaths. So that's the thing. So like, cleaner in the sense that we didn't wipe as much, but we do still have a good amount of deaths here. Caster life, yeah. Caster lives matter. Oh my gosh. All right, so here we go. We are going into the next room here. Snake, serpent boss, cobra boss. So in this one, we are actually using Jarn, which probably next time we will swap this. Jarn tries to take the boss down, I believe. And then me and Kazupal take the top. Next time, I think we're going to do it differently. I'll take the main boss, I think, next time. And then there we go. So we fight the serpents. Actually, Jarn does do actually a pretty good job bringing them down here. boss be doing boss things, right? It's not the easiest, but there you go. You can see Jarn. He's taking him. He's following him. Great job versus last run, Jarn. I know you didn't do it last run the time before this, but I'm just saying you did a good job. It was an improvement. Okay, so now we're all on the main boss. Big thing here, don't stand in the poison. You stand in the poison, you're going to die. All right. Speaking of which, I'm going to die. All right. But we did it. It is what it is. We move on. Not a wipe. Now we are on the bat boss. This time we did a lot better. I'm just going to point out real quick. So this very first pull, guys, you want to get it past the lip so that all the gnomes can hit. Gnome cannot hit past this without being up top. So we wanted to make sure that we did that properly so that we can do the rest of the pulls from this platform. Now, we did better targeting this time. There was a couple explosions, but a lot less deaths in here. Long story short, if you get them, kill the elites, right? Kill the elites so that the explosions don't wipe out everybody. So you can see right here, boom. We're fighting this. I think Kazupel made a change mid-pull here, but it's all good. He was like that, and then he was like, oh, kill the bats, which is fair. And then we got blown up. It is what it is. It's bound to happen. It does get messy from time to time. But we didn't wipe, which is still good. And every pull is just better and better after this. So there you go. So we're going to focus fire. Boom. No explosion. I'm sorry that I have my skill tree up there. I don't know why it's there, but I apologize for it. Another one. Boom. Okay. There we go. As you can even see right here in my... as an off tank, I'm in Berserker stance and battle stance pretty much right now too, because it makes more sense for me to help be able to get those executions off to kill these bats so that we don't explode. Very minimal deaths. All right, we are on to the next boss. Next time, I still want you on ads until Jarn has more AoE threat. All right, well, Kazupal has spoken. He wants me to be on Serpents forever. All right. Okay, so this boss, pretty easy. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, so big change for me will be threat meters will have to be up, not just DPS meters. We'll fix that. But boss is pretty simple. There's not much to it. The main takeaway is a lot less people are dying, which is all you can ask for. Honestly, now that we've changed loot, people are getting a little better at ZG. We are just a hop, skip, and a jump away from this being an 1.5 hour run. Kazupal, if you're still there, 3 hours including the end boss and us going, or sorry, the world boss and going from world boss, like travel time, full video. Granted, okay, it's also this doesn't include my disconnect. Okay, so here we go. We are getting ready for Hakar. I don't need to go over all of this. If you want to see that, we can do that in a full long video. That's not today. All right. This is the awesome part where you guys get to see me being the reason why we had to reset on Hakar. You guys get to see Donnie in good confusion here. Now, my rotation is killer on this. Even Kazupal said that I ripped threat, and even on our second run, I did good too. So there we go. We came in, we charged, we mocking blowed, right into defense, right into sunders. We are holding threat great right now, which is good for us. Concussive blow, and then boom! What's going on? What's going on? Is the video frozen? Boom with the DC. That's how good we are, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And then real quick, let's get the other video up and fired up so we can at least see the end result of this all. All right, here we go. Everybody's getting buffed up. I say my apologies. Nobody's like super mad at me because it's very clear that I DC'd. But let's go into this. Let's actually look at rotation. This will be good for Jarn, good for everybody. So we charge in, we go concussive blow, mocking blow, defense stance, and we are going to go hard into the sunders. 5 sunders right away. We do the shield slams. We're going to wait for concussive blow, do the revenges as they keep going. And guys, my main job is not to do damage. Look, I'm not doing too much damage down here. That's not my job. My job is to make him think like I'm doing a lot of damage by throwing lots of sunders down, doing revenges when I can, doing shield slams when I can, concussive blows. Literally, you can see my sunder is on repeat. It is literally going. I have so much rage right now. I could be throwing the odd heroic strike in. That's something that I could be doing differently. Looks like you logged out to troll us. Get out of here. But yeah, so I had 0 issues holding threat here, which is great for the team. Honestly, Sheeps, they did a great job on Sheeps this whole run. They did a great job on Sheeps for the most part. Back. Hi, back. I'm dead. Oh my gosh. Well, someone had to be. There we. Oh boy. All right. So we hop back onto it. We got the taunt. Unfortunately, either I got taunted off. I think I did from Jason, and I did miss this. That was on me. He's not getting healed. He is going down, so at least it's a positive. You know, you just want to do better for next time. I'm a little flustered too. This is my first time off tanking ZG since Seasons of Mastery. Boy, oh boy, if only we had those videos, you could see how bad I really am at this game. All right, so heals are going off. We've lost Jarn for tanking a little bit, which is good. We lost our, I believe that's a hunter that's died. We're losing a couple people. And now I'm coming here to kill Chill, because that's how we'd be doing it. And then I'm back at it. All right, I'm walking slow. RP walking. Instantly look at that. Sunder armor, boom. ZG is completed. Guys, ZG, we've got it on lock. It's getting better and better every single time. Jarn got the shield. Congrats to Jarn on that. Actually, everything here was SR'd. So that's what you want to see out of a car. I might have to get that shield too now, because apparently I'm going to be off tanking. So, guys, leave in the comments below if you guys want to see other content. We did do the world boss also. Oh gosh, I always forget his name. I literally just did a whole video on it. Literally right before this. So go click on it. Go click on it and watch it. It is ckora, the world boss. There is a video with how to fight it on there too. Guys, we do raid on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and we are going to continue doing the videos and going up and doing the reviews to kind of give some pointers, because here's the thing, like if every time we get like 10% better, and you know, let's just say we get 10% better and 20% of you come and watch this from that third person perspective, and you get a little bit better from there, in no time we'll be just ripping through this and we'll be like, ZG, what's that? Because we are on to bigger and better things, which is the whole point of this. Thanks for being here for it. We are going to transition out for this video to end. We will be turning the live stream back on. Guys, we live stream Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday every week. This week we added Tuesdays, but that's because holidays are around the corner. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe. Lots of Turtle, World of Warcraft, as well as Pokemon stuff coming out all the time, whether it's Pokemon cards, Pokemon games, and other Nintendo stuff. So if you're in on cool things, then drop a subscribe.